What's up guys, in today's video I'll be giving you a guide on how to spot. This video is more for beginners and returning players, but overall can benefit everyone. Why is spotting important? It gives your team information, and information is what wins battles. If you're able to spot the enemy, you can see their locations and adjust to what's going on. For example, the entire enemy team decided to push one way. It lets your lights and mediums know to flank fast and get behind them. Now will your team act on this information all the time? No. However, you are giving your team a better chance at winning. First, I'll show you in the training room some factors that will come into play while you're spotting. The equipment piece, CAMO net. It goes without saying, if somebody doesn't have it on, it'll be easier to spot them. But if they do, it will be harder to detect, as you will see in this demonstration right here. As you can see right here, he does not have the CAMO net on, and it is fairly easy to spot him. Now he does have the CAMO net on, and as you can see, it is more difficult to spot him. Quick little side note, it should just be a common sense thing, but if you are not running camouflage, go ahead, put it on now. It will help you stay hidden and not get detected as easily while spotting. Secondly, bushes. They're on most, if not every single map in the game. If they are used correctly, it'll make it 10 times harder for you to spot the enemy. As you can see, I'm close enough to see through the bush, and I am hidden right now. I will remain hidden until I fire. Once I fire, I will give away my position to everyone on the map that is watching me right now. Now this time, I'm still behind the bush, just further back so I can't see through it anymore, and I am hidden. However, this time when I fire, I will not reveal my position. I will remain hidden, and I can keep firing as long as I do not see through the bush, or the enemy is not close enough. And here's the view from the spotter's perspective. As you can see, once he fired from the bush, I'm able to spot him. Once again, this is the spotter's perspective. However, this time, instead of spotting the enemy, I'm just getting hit from nowhere and I have no clue where I'm getting hit from. You could always make an educated guess and fire blindly into a bush, but you never know. There's a little bit of a catch when it comes to someone hiding behind a bush. If they're not careful and a little piece of their tank is showing, say for example, a track or whatever, it'll be as if they are sitting out in the open and they are not behind the bush at all. As you see in this demonstration right here, he is behind the bush, but a piece of his tank destroyer is showing, so I'm able to spot him very easily. As you can see now, I proceed to drive towards the bush they're behind. I get spotted, but I have not spotted them yet until I'm almost right on top of them. As you can see now, I proceed to drive towards the bush they're behind. I get spotted, but I have not spotted them yet until I'm almost right on top of them. A little side note, I did this test while you could still see through the bush and while you cannot see through the bush, and there really was not too much of a difference. You got spotted roughly at the same time when you're right on top of them. I also ran a test with knocked over trees. I've always been curious about it because I used to do it back in the day, but I really wasn't sure if it was helping or not. So now was my chance to finally test out if what I was doing was working. We have this knocked over tree, you could still see through it, and as you can see from the spotter perspective, I am not spotted until I fire, then I am spotted. I backed up far enough to where I could no longer see through the tree, fire, and I am not spotted. And here it is again from the spotter's perspective. As you can see, the TD is not spotted, and the smasher is just getting lit up. I never really knew if the knocked over tree method worked, but here you go, here's the testing, here's the proof. Let me know if it works out for you. Take that into consideration when spotting. If you're not detected and you haven't seen anyone, 9 times out of 10, they're behind a bush, or in this instance, a knocked over tree. The other 1 in 10 times can just be view range, which does and doesn't play a factor in World of Tanks Blitz. It's a little complicated, but not really. Basically, the more view range you have, the better. If you'd like me to explain and go more in depth with view range, let me know and I can make it on a separate video. Finally, no matter what, if you get within 50 or so meters of the enemy, you both will automatically get spotted. This is how I like to equip my mediums and my light tanks for spotting. A mistake I see all too often, and I'm guilty of it too from time to time, is pulling out too far while spotting and getting lit up by the enemy. You don't have to pull your tank all the way out to spot. You only need your gun mantlet or cupola if you're doing a more haul down approach, or just the edge of your tank if you're peeking around a corner of a building. Usually your lights and mediums are the ones who should be spotting, but as we all know, it doesn't always go that way, whether they flat out refuse to do so, or you don't have any lights or mediums on your team. No need to worry, you could still spot in a heavy or tank destroyer. It is not preferred, but can you do it? Yes. If you're in a quicker, heavier TD, for example, Tornvagen, I butchered that, and a Hellcat, go ahead, go for it. I would not recommend trying to spot in something like a mouse or Doom Turtle though. They are way too slow and the mouse is way too big. Let me know if I missed any important information down in the comments below so others could go down there and learn and get better at this game. If you're enjoying my content, go ahead and check out this video that is popping up on the screen right now. I have a feeling you might like it.